This episode of Co-op is brought to you by GoDaddy, Gamefly, and Squarespace.
Oh, we got a rocket launcher right shooting.
Oh, God dang, dude.
I did not see him then.
Giving my online character a bad name.
Dude, I'm not doing that
Sloppy
bad.
Biscuit's doing better than you. That sounds gross.
Hey.
Hey,
What's up?
what's going on?
Battlefield.
Nice. Where is everybody? Like, shouldn't cameras be set up? Shouldn't we be filming shit?
I was kind of thinking we'd film tomorrow.
Today is a nice day, you know.
It is a really nice day.
We're doing research and development.
We're researching Battlefield 1943 and how much Jason sucks at it.
Dude, I'm getting...
And we're developing our skills online.
Gotcha.
So this is
Can I
pretty
get nexties?
after me. You're after me.
and I'm after.
What?
Again.
Yeah, he's after me. Dude, I've been sitting here. You just arrived.
It's kind of
Sorry,
how it
dude.
goes.
You know what I'm gonna go research? I'm gonna go research Ulduar raids and WoW. Have fun, guys.
Good luck with that. Have fun. Freaking pedophile. It sounds like some sort of disease
It's kind of gross.
on tiny vaginas.
Ugh. Like pus or something. I don't know. Ugh.
The thing I like about you most is you'd run away with me. So pack your bags and your shotgun too. We might run into zombies. We're always down for that co-op multiplayer action. We're always down. We're so down. We're so down. We're so down for co-op. We're so down for that co-op action.
Starting at less than $5 a month, web hosting from GoDaddy.com includes 99.9% uptime, 24/7 support, and free access to GoDaddy Hosting Connection, the place to quickly install over 50 free applications like WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, OS Commerce, and more. Plus, enter code CO6 when you check out and save an additional 20% on any 1, 2, or 3-year hosting plan. Some restrictions apply. See site for details. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com.
Kind of the first obvious thing with Trine is that it's a platformer, but it's on a PC. And when most people think platformer, they think controller. Now, I played with PC controls, you played with controller, right?
There are a lot of reasons to use a mouse in the game.
Yeah.
A lot of aiming stuff. I mean, the aiming,
Yeah.
one of the things I loved so much was the amount of precision in your aiming between bow and arrow, the grappling hook, like the shield on the warrior. I mean, you have this kind of like arc that you could move all around you, which a mouse kind of lends itself to a little better than a thumbstick. But the platforming, I could not handle on WASD.
WSD controllers didn't bother me at all. Like I really felt like I had it down. In this game, since all of the characters can jump the same height, which seems counterintuitive when you think mage, thief, warrior.
It's technically one character, you know?
Right.
Like it's just this one kind of agent for all of your abilities. It's
Right.
just that you can only use certain ones in concert at the same time.
Right.
So I guess they all need a certain level of sameness to be able to. In fact, I don't know if you tried the 2 or especially the 3-player co-op.
No, I didn't. I
So
didn't
that's-
at all. I
that's-
wanted to ask about that.
That's the interesting thing. This is what I loved about the puzzles in the game and the single player felt really dynamic, and you felt like kind of a badass.
Yeah.
Sounds weird to say that in a puzzle game. But it's like you do something as the wizard, you conjure something, and then you flip over to the thief and like
Yep.
swing across.
Yep.
Sometimes you're like in mid-air when you change characters, really like fast-paced and dynamic. When
Right.
you're playing the 3-player co-op, everybody's in there at the same time. So it goes from having to get this one character that can change across these obstacles to having to get every one of those characters
Right,
across. And
right.
some of them are not as well suited to some puzzles as others. You know, there would be spikes, and like the thief could swing across, the warrior could take a ride on a levitated platform. What's the wizard gonna do? You know, he's still stuck back there. So
Right.
I thought that the 2-player co-op is the sweet spot. If you're gonna play it with somebody, just keep it to 2. Then there's always that one character you can flip to.
Where I ran into frustration was based off the kind of squishy collision detection, which makes sense because the fact that you can create objects anywhere in the world and there's a lot of physics moving around, you can't have stuff that's you know is like rigid, perfect collision. Like you wouldn't say a Metroid game or something like that. But I did find sometimes I'm like trying to jump up an edge and then you kind of like squish against it and sort of go over, but then fall back down. And like that, especially in the last level, was where that became really frustrating to me.
Can we talk about the last level in here? I mean, it's not long. It's, man, what was it, like 3 minutes? Like if you know how to get through
If you can get through it, yeah.
Not your first time, it's probably going to be more like 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
Like, if you can get through it, it's like 2, 3 minutes of pure hell.
Yeah, it really
It's
is.
weird. I don't know who thought that was a great idea because it becomes a completely different game for the last 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Where,
exactly.
like, it's been this methodically paced, really thoughtful, like puzzle-infused platformer for what, 8 hours? And then in this last 3 minutes, it goes from like no more puzzles, it's just like straight action, and like you're under the gun, and the precision in the platforming is not there to get through a level.
And the rest of the game, I totally didn't care that the platforming wasn't
Yeah.
precise because, like you said, it was very methodical, and you were encouraged to take your time to explore, to find all the experience vials so that you could upgrade your characters and find all the secrets so that you could get the special items which you can assign to the characters to give them abilities. That was really cool. But since that was the majority of the gameplay, that's what you expect all the way through the end, and it kind of has that classic video game mistake of let's throw everything that you know out the window for the last level or the final boss.
It does kind of end with a whimper, but everything up to that is so good.
Yep.
I really couldn't penalize it for that.
Yeah, every single level before that, for one thing, they were gorgeous. It has such beautiful depth
That was
to it.
the thing that really struck me. Like, there's one level in kind of like this waterlogged, like sort of castle dungeon.
Right, yeah.
And you're going through, and there's like, as you're on this plane, you know, like right up in your face, right in the camera, is all these like gears and like machinery that's like,
Yep.
and like you said, you know, you can see way into the background. Like, it feels really expansive, even if you can only walk this kind of path back and forth.
Yeah, it was so well designed too. It felt like there were little nooks and crannies all over the place to explore. And when I was done with the game, when I had finished it, because I'm still not done, when I'd finished it, I thought, well, I've pretty much got every experience vial that I could out of this and found every secret, I'm sure. But then you go back and you look at the level list, I was like, how did I miss 25 in that level?
Well, I love the experience system because you can't just grind it out on enemies. You can't level up by just killing skeleton after skeleton. It's primarily rewards you for exploration.
Yep.
You know, most of the experience is hidden in the little kind of nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
So, in a sense, you're leveling up by like exploiting your powers to get to places that are really hard to get to.
Yep. A lot of times I would find myself trying to get a really difficult jump as the thief to get an experience vial, and then I would just say to myself, wait, what am I doing? I can just conjure a block and then move the block and push the vial off that way.
It sounds like a horrible cliche, but you have to think outside the box. You're thinking in terms of the character that you're playing, you know, and then you flip over and it's like, oh yeah, you could have just done that.
If Trine had a multi-million-dollar marketing budget, this is the kind of game that could go really, really far.
Absolutely.
It's kind of a shame that it wasn't released on every platform simultaneously.
The release has got to be the worst thing about it, I think. I mean, nobody seems to know what's going on. It came out on Steam with a weird pricing error where people who bought it on launch day paid less than people who pre-ordered it, which is horrible. All those kind of launch problems notwithstanding, all the confusion, like it's something I feel like everybody who just loves games needs to play.
Yeah. If all you have is a console, if you only have an Xbox or a PlayStation, then you should just be looking for this game to hit.
Absolutely, like whatever you play games on,
you
should play this game.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Billy? No money for new games? Well, try Gamefly. Gamefly is the largest online video game rental service and offers you a choice from over 6,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds. With plans starting at $15.95 a month, Gamefly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like. There are no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, send it back and Gamefly will send you the next available game on your list. If you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the Gamefly website and the game is yours, at a discounted price. Gamefly will even mail you the case and manuals free of charge. Co-op fans will get a 2-week free trial when they go to gamefly.com/co-op. Some restrictions apply, see site for details.
So you were the first one that kind of brought Splosion Man to our attention. You and Cesar saw it at E3 this year.
We were actually checking out Shadow Complex, and you know, Splosion Man wasn't even on our radar. Like, had no idea about it, and ended up checking it out, and it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an Earthworm Jim meets like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. All you can do in the game is explode. That is your only, like, you can move forward and you can explode. That's it.
You look at the map controls and it's all explode, you know, whether it's A, B, X, Y, whatever, it's all about exploding.
Yeah. And I like how they make you sort of pay a lot of attention to how you're managing your resources, so to say, because Splosion Man can only do 3 explosions until he sort of becomes like sort of charred and black, like he's out of his explosion, and then he refills it back up and you can start jumping again.
Splosion Man, he's got personality, you know?
Yes.
It's like you see his little idle animations, you know, and he's got, you know, a really funny run, and then he says like kind of really funny things like, "No way, Jose," you know? I mean, he's got a lot of personality, and so do the scientists too.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally agree.
I love the parts where, you know, there'd be a gun that you kind of have to block, and you kind of have like that Gears of War meat shield thing going on.
You gotta carry the guy across.
Block him, you know, and then there's that really funny donut song that plays while like the scientist is like eating this donut. The sense of humor in this game,
oh, it's great,
is great, and I think you were telling me the Maw, it was very similar.
Yeah, I mean, the Maw it's a very different game than what this is as far as game mechanics are concerned. But once you had said it was the Twisted Pixel guys who made this, it kind of made a lot of sense because it's that same sort of lighthearted Saturday morning cartoon slapstick humor that they did really well in the Maw, and it looked like they're doing it the same in this as well.
Really, it's all about doing speedruns, doing like each map like really fast as you can, kind of exploding, you know, the scientists. You get extra points from the different things that you explode.
Right.
And
you get some momentum as well, like exploding off the scientists and off like the vending machine that's right next to him.
And then off the walls.
Yeah, you pick up a little bit of speed doing that, which is cool.
It's kind of like golf, you know, you have like a par time that you kind of got to make it through. And like I said, it's like very Sonic the Hedgehog, you know.
Yeah.
You want to get through the level as fast as you can. The maps are pretty cool. They're pretty big. I think my only main thing I can really say bad about the maps that I've seen, I mean, we've only seen like 3 or 4 of the maps, and really they all kind of look the same. They're all these laboratories, and I would like to explode in some other areas.
The only thing I'm concerned about, like once the final version comes, is there's a lot of responsibility now to the levels, because you can't, your moveset is very limited. You have 3 explosions that you can do, that you can time to get over large jumps or jump through up walls, or, you know, kind of navigate your way through these levels. And so the environments are going to have to be the exciting part about the game.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm interested to see whether or not it's going to get repetitive, whether or not they're going to kind of run out of things to throw at me.
Yeah.
To keep me interested in it. guys briefly saw this multiplayer in this as well.
We got to play some multiplayer. I think it was up to like 4 players multiplayer, and pretty much it's kind of the same idea, except since you have multiple people playing, you can explode off of each other to get to like higher parts in the level. So there might be your goal you have to make up here, and you have to figure out a way to explode off, you know, the barrels and other things, and off your co-op partners to get to that level. So, I mean, that's where I think, you know, once you've accomplished as much as you can with the single player in those challenges, it's like you'll be taking it on to multiplayer, and I think that'll just be even more fun. So
yeah, definitely.
I can't wait to play it.
I'll just play one of the 9 versions of Battlefield I have on PC. Let's see. Watch that. What the hell? No. 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 What the fuck? Oh my god! What the hell? Dude! What's up, bro? Oh yeah, nothing. I just thought that I would try to play some games on my PC, and I can't. You wanna know why? Because of pop-ups and malware. There's a thing all over my desktop that says I got it. What do you mean it's not your fault? I didn't even accuse you of it yet, and you're already trying to defend yourself. Yeah, a little bit guilty? No, dude, like, what did you download? No, I'm serious. What did you download? No, I am not just jealous because you can beat me at everything. What the hell? All right, you know what? Like, this is all your... I'm telling Mom. Now I can't even click on anything. That's awesome.
Revision 3's newest show, HD Nation, is your guide to the best in HD content and the best in home theater gear no matter what your budget is. HD TV expert Robert Heron and movie fanatic Patrick Norton will bring you the inside scoop on the movies, TV shows, and downloads that'll make your HD TV shine. Also, watch HD Nation for the best bargains in HD, from satellite to Blu-ray sales, every Tuesday at revision3.com/HDNation.
So back when you and Ryan first got your iPhones and you first started getting all the games and trying out all the new apps and everything, Critter Crunch was one of the sort of really early ones that you guys started playing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anytime I'm stopped somewhere and I'm thinking to myself, either I don't have a new iPhone game that I want to play, or it's just like my mainstay. It's the one that I always go back to.
And how it works, it's basically like a food chain puzzle game, essentially.
Yeah.
You have your little, I don't know what he's called or anything down there at the bottom.
Right.
It moves around, and you have to like basically, you know, snag with your tongue smaller insects, little creatures, and feed them to larger ones, and to the point that they combust, basically.
The screenshots make it look just like a basic match 3-up game.
Right, yeah.
But that's not the way it works at all, and it adds in more and more elements as you go along, and more levels of complexity that all make sense in that sort of their little universe that you've created. So yeah, if you feed any 2 smaller insects to a larger insect, they explode.
Yes.
And when they explode, they if they're next to another of the same color, they can explode the same color around them. And if those explode next to another one, so you can create chains of colors. So you can try to set up these chains and then make everything happen, you know, all in a cascading way. Just by saying those few things, you can see how complex these stages can get. And yet it's still really simple to understand, and it's still, as an iPhone game, it really feels like a good portable game because you only need one finger to play the whole game.
Yeah.
The only thing about the movement in the game is that I feel like the movement of the critter, I want it to be faster. I want it to be like 1-to-1 with my finger.
Yeah, I felt like it was lagging behind just a little bit.
Yeah, it does. He moves at his own pace.
Right.
That's kind of the only part where I think that this game is a little bit flawed. But other than that, it's constantly kept me coming back to it because it's such a good game. And now that we've got We've seen the trailer for the PSN one that's coming out.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really beautiful, and I'm really looking forward to playing it.
Well, nice. Yeah, you're still playing it. How many months later?
Yeah,
as well.
like a year later. It was well worth the money. As far as iPhone games go, this is the one that has lasted the longest in my phone, and it's the one that'll probably never leave.
Nice.
What if life was like Squarespace?
Squarespace is a publishing system for anyone looking to build a blog, portfolio, or any kind of website. Squarespace offers a uniquely flexible tool for just about anyone, no coding experience required, to build high-end, complex websites with the same functionality and uniqueness that you find on some of the highest trafficked pages on the web. Good taste not included. Sign up today and use promo code COOP.
Oh,
Fine, just gonna.
there they are. All right, I think it's my turn now.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not.
I think, sure, I think,
Dude, you played for 3 hours earlier.
You gotta be kidding me.
I don't know about that.
Green Day? What the fuck do you mean Green Day?
Green Day sucks.
No! Okay, look, the malware was bad enough, but this has just gone too far, man. You have no idea how long I've invested in that character.
Trying to play
Dude,
here.
you could have at least told me that you needed the money or something. We would have worked something out. But this, like, what the hell? I mean, the malware was bad enough, but then, like, you had to go and do this?
Hey, Matt.
No, dude, that doesn't make
Matt.
it... What? Hold on.
Who are you talking to on the phone?
My little brother.
What's going on?
The little bastard hacked my WoW account, took my main, sold off all the gear to a vendor, and then sold all the gold to a Chinese gold farming service.
What? Why would he do that?
For a Green Day concert.
Oh,
Doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I'm here. No, they're not laughing. They think you're a little bastard too.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's gonna happen right now? No, listen. No, listen to me. No, listen. You know what's gonna happen is you're gonna PayPal me that money right now. Well, you found out how to steal from me, steal it from somebody else, but you're getting it back to me. PayPal it to me or some shit. Look, when I told you you needed a job, I didn't say do jobs. Better be there. Okay, good. Well, at least he apologized.